Hi, my name is J.Seamon, and I'm excited to meet you at this conference and discover that we both work in behavioral health. And I'd greatly appreciate the opportunity to share my professional journey with you during this time and gain some words of wisdom from you. I began my career in healthcare while I was in high school in our local hospital's business office, and within a year and a half was promoted to assistant manager, and this leadership role began the first of many for me in healthcare. But I found that I was drawn to the clinical aspect and took a position in a physician's office as a medical assistant. I absolutely loved working in the clinical role and assisting with minor surgeries. But after several years, they asked me to function as the practice manager, and I did that and really enjoyed the leadership component as I was responsible for all the functioning of the practice. But then again, my clinical interest was stirred again, and it prompted me to return to school. So I enrolled in nursing school and became a registered nurse and had a passion for behavioral health nursing. And my years as a psychiatric nurse were probably some of the most rewarding of my healthcare career, which spans quite a few years. However, leadership was calling me again because I was offered the position as a director of inpatient behavioral health unit and outpatient partial hospitalization program for behavioral health. Within 5 years, I was offered another position within the same organization, but it was a multi-system healthcare position as opposed to just the single hospital. They wanted me to develop a competency program for over 1,800 employees, and that was probably the most challenging position that I've held because I had to develop this process from the ground up. Within about 6 years, that had gone as far as it could go, and I went into another facility and worked in the quality management department and gained a whole new perspective of the accreditation process as opposed to that one from being the inpatient healthcare director. I also functioned in the quality management department as the manager of the medical staff services within the facility, and gained even more insight into the physician-led governance component of the inpatient health care, which is unusual for many nurses, and I feel very fortunate that I had that opportunity. In addition, I also functioned as the education coordinator. With it being a small facility, you wear multiple hats, and I was glad to do whatever I needed to do to help out, and functioned in that role for over a year. And so about 7 years into those two roles, I was asked to serve as the interim director of nursing for one of our sister facilities for behavioral health because they knew of my previous experience in healthcare leadership in that role. And I felt my former passion for behavioral health stir again, and I was asked to accept the position permanently, and after much deliberation I agreed, even though my only hesitation was due to being currently enrolled in the RN to MSN Clinical Systems Leadership Program. I was concerned about the amount of time each would require, but interestingly, the courses I've taken in the program have provided me with valuable leadership information that I've been able to incorporate in my leadership position at work. They have been highly relevant courses in adding to my abilities as a leader that can better serve my staff and organization. I want to thank you so much for allowing me the time to share with you. And I want to exchange contact information so that you can have the opportunity to share your professional journey with me in the near future. You take care, and I hope to hear from you again soon. Thank you.